Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at what Harry Kane has been stating before the game against Argentina. I saw this video earlier today and I thought, let's just make a video about it to see, because I haven't watched it yet, so let's see what you're saying.
Kane Messi.
Just one thing before we start, I want to say, let's find out if his voice is better from the interview from after he beat Mexico.
How do you sum this fixture up?
Yeah, I mean, what a game! What an occasion to play one of the best teams, the reigning world champions, in a
He got that right.
semi-final of a World Cup. Yeah, I think in these moments, I think back to being a kid and having dreams and what it'd be like to play in these games. And yeah, this is as big as it gets. So I'm really excited for this week. I think it's going to be.
Well, Kane's right and wrong here. What he just said. It is. Well, how do I say this? It is one. I say one for a reason. I'll tell you. One of the biggest occasions. One of the biggest matches. The reason why it isn't is because, well, let's say he thinks it's one of the biggest games is because, one, it's against the reigning world champions Argentina. 2, it's against Lionel Messi. 3, it's also a World Cup game in the semi-finals. One of those 3 reasons is why he thinks it's the biggest game, but obviously he's just saying that because you never know if they're going to lose. So for him, it may be the biggest game for now. But if they progress, then he'll say the finals is the biggest game, because obviously it is. So let's carry on.
A special game, and yeah, what a tough team to play against. But yeah, hopefully that brings the best out in us.
What is your stand?
Yeah, that's the thing. Only reason why I think, because I'm an Argentinian fan. Yeah, they using, so like, how do I say it? They know it's a tough team to play against. People say that, oh, it's rigged. Yeah, but looking at the performances from even last World Cup, they've kept it up. Group stages, no one said it was rigged. From the group stages, when they progressed, like after the group stages, everyone thought, oh, rigged, straight away. So they know that what Argentina can do, because reigning world champions obviously should be an example for all teams to perform better and to push themselves. So that's why he says that this is a special game and it's going to be tough. He knows it's going to be hard. He knows that Argentina are just not going to let them win, because Argentina is not a team that would like just hand them the win on a silver plate or a diamond plate, because they know that they win this game, they go to the final. They win that game, back-to-back world champions, and that is something special that not many people have done.
Out memory, England and Argentina at a World Cup.
It's actually Beckham's penalty.
The last game.
Red kit, yellow armband, I think, and we all knew what Beckham went through previously against Argentina, and that kind of redemption story of scoring that penalty, his celebration, his pulling the shirt and his face, and yeah, that's one of my favourite England memories. Even if you'd have asked me before playing Argentina, I think that was always one of my favourite memories. Beckham being a big idol of mine, so that one stands out.
I mean, for any midfielder or even a footballer in general, Beckham is someone that you should look up to if you want to be a midfielder, especially because what he went through, like Kane's saying, he went through a tough time. But he got his redemption, which everyone should strive to do, get their redemption. Remind
after
everyone
21
who you are.
matches, after 21 years, 205 matches for Argentina, Lionel Messi finally faces England. What a moment for him. What a moment for this team.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy that he's never faced England. I'm trying to think if that's correct, but I'm pretty sure it is. Wow. I've actually never realised that. That's the first
Really,
time.
when you think about it, how long he's been at the top of his game and never played England. So yeah, a unique occasion, I guess. But
Yeah, it's pretty unique.
yeah, ultimately, we know how good a player he is. We know
Yeah.
what he's done in the game.
What he's done for the
How
game.
consistent he's been for so long. But the game is against Argentina, not against Lionel Messi. So
yeah, a lot of people think that Messi just carries them. Like, everyone looks at last World Cup. They see, oh, Messi scoring all the goals. He's carrying. They look at the defensive side. The defense is they're playing for Messi. They play for Messi, but Messi isn't the team. Like Martinez, he said he's going to win the World Cup for Messi. That doesn't mean that he's just doing it for Messi. He's also doing it for Argentina. He's representing the country, not representing Messi. Messi isn't the country. I think a lot of people, they don't understand like what the players mean when they say, I play for Messi. There's meanings to that.
yeah, we have a lot of preparation to do. We're coming up against a great unit, a great team with fantastic players. So yeah, as much as
Again, look at the players this year. You got Nico Paz. You also got Paredes. Even though Paredes isn't really a star, I've actually not heard much about him in this tournament. Like, he's kind of been ghosting the tournament, but he has been contributing. So Argentina still have good players. It's not just Lionel Messi, We've got still good players, talented players.
it'll be built up around Messi and the big players. We know it's a lot.
Yeah, everyone's passing to Messi because Messi is the most precise in the team when it comes to one-on-one. That is why everyone's passing to Messi in the team. People say, oh, they're passing to Messi, but just because the team is Messi. No. Messi is the most precise in front of goal. He is the most experienced in this stage, especially in this stage. He has the most experience. He has the most experience in the football. So that's why they passed to Messi. Messi knows more than anyone in that team. He knows more than the coach. He's achieved more than everyone. So he knows how to play in different conditions and in different circumstances with different amounts of pressure.
More than that.
But at 39, he's leading the race for the Golden Boot.
Yeah.
He's walked.
Flipping ads, man. Bruh.
Your unlimited support deserves unlimited data. Watch every game this summer with unlimited data for only £14 a month. Gift gaff.
I don't have a phone, so I don't care.
This one is the these three are the wires.
I started posting science raps on TikTok because I believe music helps people learn complex topics.
Hey, this guy
went from
is
teaching my
teaching on
students
BBC.
to reaching more people.
That person with the curly hair. That's a coincidence.
63% of the matches so far he's spent walking, and yet he's there. He's a game changer.
Messi, first of all, people say Messi walks because he's lazy. When you look at how he plays, you say he's lazy. He is the second top goal scorer in football's history. Obviously, Pele doesn't really count because of his friendly goals, so he's recognised for like over 700 goals. So he's the second most. He has the second most amount of goals in football's history. People say he walks because he's lazy. How can you be lazy and still be the second all-time top goal scorer in football's history, not in just one league in particular, in the whole of football's history. He walks, and when you look at him when he's walking, he's scanning, he's looking around, looking for the gaps, looking for where he can make the run. He's looking for where improvement can be made. That's why he walks. Because when you're running, you don't really realize these things. You're moving too fast for you to go back and to quickly just check if, there's a gap there. I'll run there. No, he walks, then runs.
No, look, he's been doing it.
He waits to pounce like a tiger or a lion. He waits to pounce.
For how long has he been there? 20 years. You know, he's been one of, if not the best player in the world for almost 20 years straight. So
my GOAT, by the way, not Harry Kane. Harry Kane's a good player, but I'm talking Messi. Messi's my GOAT.
Everyone knows how dangerous it can be. People play football in so many different ways, and people like to kind of put a blanket on everyone, and it has to be this way or that way. You have to run this much, or
everyone has their own technique.
People find a way of doing it in their own special circumstances. Is there many people who can do it like him? Absolutely not, because you can't get away with it. But obviously, he's so effective.
If you watch Messi highlights, you know what he's talking about. You know what I'm on about. This man is not. This guy is. It's hard to believe sometimes that he's human. That we are the same species, if you like.
When he has the ball, and especially in this team, when the team believe in him and everything's built around him, they have that belief amongst each other. So that's another test that we're going to have to come through and have to deal with.
Again, Thomas was frank about elements.
There's a lesson in everything. Yeah, it's all teamwork. People say, Argentina just rely on Messi. They don't rely on Messi. They work as a team. Because Messi has the experience, like I said earlier, Messi has the experience he has more experience than anyone on that pitch. More experience than anyone. And it doesn't matter if you have, say, a rising star. Say you have, obviously, this is just an example. Say you have Kylian Mbappe or Lamine Yamal on Argentina, for an example. Yeah, they wouldn't pass to Lamine Yamal to trust him to shoot and to score more than they would trust Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is built different. They trust him for his experience, for what he's achieved, what he's done for football. They trust him for those things, and not just for, we just rely on him because he's a legend. You have to look at his stats. Yeah, you have to look at who you're passing to. You have to think. But for Messi, when you pass to Messi, you don't think. For him, you just believe. Most of the time, you know he's gonna score. Yeah, so, anyways.
So the performance against Norway. Jude Bellingham disagreed with elements of the performance as well, and what Thomas said. Well, what do you make of that mix, maybe, when players and managers don't always agree?
Yeah, no, I think, it's understandable. The boss has the right to have a feeling on the performance. I think maybe what got communicated there is how much the boss appreciates what we do have, the mentality, the togetherness, the grit, the desire. I think he's just torn as a football coach sometimes because he sees the way we train.
Another thing is, this has got something to do with what Harry Kane's saying. It's totally okay for a manager to just openly say to the media, this was wrong, we need to improve. It's totally okay. I get why Jude Bellingham would crash out and say, I don't know what he's talking about. He needs to play, he's never played in these conditions and all that, whatever he said. I get the crash out, but still, the coach, like Kane's saying right now, he sees the way you train. He sees the mentality. If you don't put that mentality, say if you have good mentality in training, but it's horrible in a match, you don't have that same mentality from when you're in training, what's the point? I would rather have a horrible mentality in training, but when it comes to the match, I'm amazing. My mentality, my hunger, and my desire is on top. I'd rather that. Because you can achieve more when you have the mentality, the desire, and the hunger to achieve more.
And he sees the way we play and he wants to kind of bring that to life on the pitch. But as players, that's not always possible. And, in that situation, especially with the heat, the humidity, coming off the back of Mexico, all these things have an impact on World Cup games. And I think that's what makes World Cups and Euros so unique, is having to do it for 6 weeks and going through this, going through that. This player's fit, that player's not, mentally, all this adds up. And I think we're the first to know when we've played well and not played so well. The one thing I would say is we need to appreciate and celebrate more when we get through these moments, because we've got no right not to celebrate winning a quarterfinal against a really good team, reaching another semi-final in this 8 years.
Yeah, people said that Norway or Mexico, let's take Mexico for example, when a lot of people that I know said after they beat Mexico, easy team. But in reality, when you look at how Mexico played throughout this tournament, then you would understand how good of a team they are. And people will make the excuse, they're such an easy group. But when they came out the group, you look at the teams that they faced and look who they got knocked out by. And they lost by 1 goal to England, lost by only 1 goal. Meaning that they can still go up against the big teams. So just keep that in mind. Mexico is not a bad team. They are an amazing team. Just don't forget that.
Period.
But when there is that emotional energy, is that potentially a good thing, a difference maker? If we haven't maybe seen it before?
Yeah, I think it's only because it's different that maybe it's been spoke about a little bit more. But yeah, from a player-manager point of view, it's no issue. We know what we have. We know the togetherness we have. We all push each other. We all drive each other. Doesn't mean we have to agree on every situation all the time. I think that's what makes the boss so unique and so great, because he wears his heart on the sleeve. He's emotional. He says it how it is. And sometimes in the moment it might be hard to take, but when you actually digest it and explain it, and we're all professionals. We're all here because we've been pushed to a level that we can take, and we can take criticism. We can take it on the chin, and it improves us. It makes us better. And ultimately, that's just a small snippet that the world see in a small interview, but we talk about it a lot. We have agreements, disagreements all the time in training and meetings, and I think that's what pushes us to the level we're at now.
6 goals in 48 caps before this World Cup. 6 goals in 6 games at this World Cup. Why, Jude Bellingham?
Oh, come on! Also, guys, just going on, let's have our ad break.
And to celebrate,
we have talked about
bringing you more offers
Honey with an I at the end, not a one.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
You know what I mean. So we've given ourselves, you guys, a month to make it go viral. Make it go viral.
Members get 2 pizzas and 4 Budweisers for a £5. Co-op, owned by you, right by you.
Bellingham.
Yeah, just the big occasion. I said earlier in the tournament, from when we met up in Florida, he just had this bit between the teeth, this grit, this determination. Maybe because a lot of the noise that surrounded him coming into the tournament. But I could see it. I could see it in training, the way he was physically, mentally, the drive, the desire. And he's just taken that straight into the tournament. He's the man who loves the big occasion, who wants the ball, wants to be the goal scorer, wants to be the defender, wants to be the game changer. And he's shown that so often. And
that's the kind of mentality you should need. You should press. Obviously, play your position. Say you're a striker, or maybe, for an example, right winger, striker, or even anywhere in the attack. It's okay to drop to the midfield, to help in the midfield, to drop to the defense, to press, because you see. For example, Dembele, he drops to the defense. He helps the team defensively and attackively. Yeah, so It's completely okay to want to drop to the defense, to have more roles, more responsibility for the team.
So fast.
We'll finish this soon, later. There'll be a part 2. Thanks for watching. Make our meme go viral and tell us if you want a part 2. And we're gonna end off with our new signature move. Ka-chow!